For the 2024 college football season, there are going to be many great stadium names. You'll have historic places like Neyland Stadium, Williams-Brice, Bryant-Denny, Jordan-Hare, you name it. There are tons of great historic stadiums, but there will also be Pitbull Stadium. As of today, pop star Pitbull has decided to sign an agreement with Florida International to name their stadium after him. He'll get an opportunity to have his name on that stadium, he'll have some events there, and he's also apparently going to help them with their NIL fund. Florida International is going in an interesting direction as they are a program that has really struggled in its program's history and is especially not super popular in college football media. Maybe that'll finally change as Mr. Worldwide is now the guy for Florida International football. In today's video, I want to quickly talk about this crazy news bit that we heard about this morning, go through what the details are, and how I think this actually affects the program and college football as a whole. But before we get started, if you're a big fan of college football, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you want to support today's video, and let me know what player, team, topic, or situation I can cover next. Now let's get started and talk about Pitbull Stadium. In case you guys don't know, Pitbull is a famous pop star, and he's also nicknamed Mr. Worldwide. That is an appropriate buyer for a school that is called Florida International, as their stadium rights expired and they put it up for sale a couple of months ago. Pitbull deciding to buy the stadium is probably the best thing that's happened to them in quite some time, as well FIU has been playing football since 2002 and they've been in the FBS since 2004. They've only played in 5 bowl games in their school history and haven't had a winning season since 2018. They're coming off back-to-back 4-8 years under head coach Mike McIntyre, but now FIU is back in the mainstream. The Pitbull connection is not random, as he kicked off his music career in the South Florida rap scene, and since his debut in 2004, he has skyrocketed to global stardom, having hit after hit after hit. While some people think he's kind of weird or cheesy, there's no denying that he's had a ton of success and has a good footprint in the pop music world. One of the next things he decided to do besides making an alcohol company was buy the rights to a college football stadium, and Florida International is located in Miami, so it kind of worked out for him. FIU signed a 5-year deal to rename its football stadium after him, and it'll simply be known as Pitbull Stadium. This is apparently the first college athletic stadium to be named after a musician, and this is definitely kind of crazy. The 43-year-old singer is expected to pay $1.2 million per year over the next 5 years and will have his name on the 20,000-seat home. He said, quote, "I didn't graduate from FIU and I didn't graduate from high school, to be honest with you. But music was my escape and it allowed me to invest in education and give kids an opportunity that maybe I didn't have." He also compared FIU to his life story. He said, quote, "For me it boils down to this. Miami is always being known as being underdogs no matter what we do and what level we take it to. Being underdogs is what I always felt about FIU. They're fighting, clawing their way just to be seen, to be recognized, and whether it's education, business, or even sports, that is the story of them." So yeah, Pitbull will become the official entrepreneur of FIU athletics, and he'll also be involved in their NIL stuff. He'll create an FIU anthem and will get to use the stadium up to 10 days per year, along with having 2 suites to all their home football games. He will also participate in Vice Night when the Panthers wear their nationally acclaimed Vice uniforms, and they will play against Sam Houston State on October 22nd. The venue was originally named Ricardo Silva Stadium, but that's probably new to you and no one even knew that. I guess that proved that they needed a stadium change. FIU Athletic Director Scott Carr said, quote, "One of the core values is to think big. I think we thought big on this. Picture this, Pitbull's in a concert at Pitbull Stadium. We're going to be there to see history made when that happens." As I said, he'll also be able to help out with NIL, and I have no idea how that'll look or how the players will react to that, but it'll definitely be interesting and at least will help FIU, and at least it's going to help FIU in some way. Right now their NIL and their football program is essentially dead, so why not at least try something? To rehash, he's paying $1.2 million a year, will get to use the stadium 10 times, probably generate multiple millions of dollars, and have millions of people. I guess both of them got something out of the deal, and his alcohol brand will also be exclusively sold during the home games. In a press release, FIU said it'll be a 10-year agreement, and when it does happen, he'll be the first entertainer in history to perform in an athletics facility bearing his own name. As part of the deal, he'll also be able to create that music anthem, and he'll have to post about the school on social media 12 times a year and appear at a couple of athletics fundraising events. That'll be interesting. Pitbull said, quote, "What we're doing here is groundbreaking. We're making history. This is history in the making. You're going to see that every other university is going to want to do the same thing now. We don't do this for propaganda. We do it from the heart. We do it because it's meaningful, and we do it because I'm from the crib, I'm from 305, and I'm from the bottom. This is my backyard." Yeah, that's an interesting way of putting it. But FIU will make their debut at Pitbull Stadium against Central Michigan on September 7th, and I'm sure a lot more people are going to want to be there now than before. I think this is extremely interesting and somewhat fascinating. College football has been headed into the wild, wild west for quite some time, and while people criticize things, I actually think this is going to be pretty cool, and I don't think it really deserves that much hate. I look forward to see how the FIU brand goes from here, and how the football team will do because of this, and I'm curious to see Pitbull's return on investment. For now though, it's all hypothetical, and it's just one of the biggest news stories of the last few weeks in football. But what do you guys think? How do you think this will affect college football? Do you think this is a great or a dumb idea? And what other topics should I cover next? Be sure to let me know down below, leave a like if you didn't support today's video, subscribe if you're new, and check out all of the videos on the end screen. I hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.